Alex, this is looking really good. I want to just respond to a couple comments in your email and make a few additional suggestions. First, let's see, you asked about the citation to Lanham. Now, we only have to cite Lanham if we call it the paramedic method. Otherwise, these strategies, there's nothing really that unique about them. So we'll kind of see, we'll get some feedback from other people about the introduction. One question I have that I want to raise is this sentence here. I want to make sure, want to know whether or not this sentence came from Lanham, because that would affect whether or not we have to cite him. In any case, we can get a copy, a more recent copy of his book. I'm not too worried about being faithful to Lanham because this is such well-known advice, replicated in all kinds of style manuals. So, a couple things. Instead of prepositional phrases, why don't you change this to stacked prepositions? And then when you do the marking up, just box the preposition, not the phrase. That will result in less things being marked up, or fewer words being marked up, and it will more quickly show all of the prepositions. So if we do stacked prepositions, because prepositions are really only a problem when we have multiples of them in a row. So you might say prepositions are necessary words, like of, for, on, and by, that indicate a relationship. But when we get lots of them, we put a cognitive burden on the reader. Then in all of these, instead of giving a new sentence, go ahead and cite something from the original sentence here, such as away from, to, by, and show how that's problematic. Same thing with the to be verbs. So we could, you could cite part of this. The migration was the dominant factor, and then just show how, you could say insured and get rid of that was. Okay, same thing with nominalizations. Then here, where you're, again, just if you reduce these boxes, just box the prepositions, and then maybe also give a total count in here. Say there are 9 prepositions in this sentence. Also, away is a preposition. Okay, so, and then I like this, find the agent action. So maybe provide a little bit of rationale for how does this treatment relate to the identification you had on the previous page. So finding the agent and the action often helps us simplify relationships. Therefore, we don't need as many prepositions, and it can clarify the action, which results in fewer nominalizations and fewer weak verbs. Oh, one other thing, that this font here, the C is really problematic. It looks like a bell. So I just suggest you're using it a lot. I would suggest using a different font. When I first looked at it, I thought it was a typo. Then you mentioned you have some room here at the end. What I think might be some really good idea here is to have some before and after, maybe even like a table, before here, after here, and you could have the before all marked up. I think that would be a really good use of space. Okay, overall, really like this, and good job. Looks like you did a good job learning the techniques of InDesign.